The One Toast God here, and I understand that people have been having problems with Wolf Online hack mods. Now they do exist and they used to work, but because of the update of the original version on the Play Store, you no longer can do the original tutorials. So today I am going to show you the most updated and working version of doing this. And I will put the links for everything in the description. But first, I'm going to show you what you need. First, you're going to need ES File Explorer, which you get from the cloud. You get from the Play Store. You do not need to have your device rooted. I have a rooted device, but you do not need to root it. Okay, you will also need to have your downloads, which you will automatically have when you start. And your hack mod, I recommend Hell mod, which technically makes you invincible. And you will also need the OBB file, which I will also link, because the OBB file for 1.4.0 is crucial. That's the entire reason why the new ones aren't working, because the newest update from the Play Store is 1.4.1. So even if you do all the steps and get the OBB from the Play Store, it will not work. So I already have them, so I'm just going to show you what to do once you get them. I'll put the links to them in the description, and if you need any help, feel free to comment. Okay, so first, we are going to ES File Explorer because I already have it. So also, make sure you don't have any OBB that says Hannah Games dot something. And if you do, just delete it. It does not matter. So first thing you are going to want to do is you are going to want to go, after you get it, it's going to be a compressed file, a compressed zip file, to be specific. So I am going to go and pick up my zip file because I don't know where it is. So I will be back in a sec. Okay, guys? Okay, guys, we are back. And right now, this is the OBB, which I downloaded from my drive. Again, I will show you the link to the drive download for this OBB, which is 1.4.0, which is the one we need. So it may take a bit to load. So when it's done loading, it should bring you to forget what it's called. It's a storage thing. The thing that I told you about in the beginning. I'm sorry, I forget. Once it's done loading, I'll go back to you, okay? BRB, guys. Okay, guys, it is nearly finished loading, and then I can show you all what to do next. I hope you guys are ready, because we are going to be continuing very, very, very soon. As you can see, it's 99% loaded. Okay, it is done loaded, so it should bring me to my cloud. Not cloud. Should bring me to, I believe, I forget what it's called. I'm sorry, guys, so much. I am so bad, but hopefully you understand where I'm coming from. ES File Explorer. Yes. So after that, it should bring you to ES File Explorer. It might take a moment, because I have a pretty slow tablet. So once it brings you to ES File Explorer, do not shut it off. Click this, and then click Extract. So then you are going to want to click Choose Path, and I will show you what to do. Go to SD card, then tap Android, then tap OBB, then click OK. So now you wait for it to be compressed to there. This should take a lot less time than it does to actually load the file itself. So this time, instead of pausing it and waiting for it, we can just wait and watch it load. Okay, it is done. So it'll say success saved in where you put it. So now what you are going to do is you are going to click home. And then you are going to go to download. If you already downloaded a mod before, then it should be here. But I use Hellmod. I'll give you the link to Hellmod. If you want to use any other mod, I could probably link it to you if I could find it. So I'm going to take Hellmod and I'm going to tap it and I'm going to tap install. It will say this, Wolf Online, blah blah blah, and then it'll start installing. Once it is done installing, if you did it right, you will be able to go into Wolf Online. But if it doesn't work and it is stuck on the one game screen, go back and see if there is an extra file that is not the same as the one you just downloaded. I will show you the difference between the two. One of them should say 1.4.0. The other one will say 1.4.1. Delete the one that says 1.4.1 if it shows up. So I'm going to pause it, and when it's installing, I will show you the next step. Okay, guys, it is done installing. So I'm going to click done. Now beware, some glitches sometimes. So I am going to show you. I accidentally tapped that it's not going to do the thing that I told you about. In order to make sure it isn't going to get stuck on the one game screen, is you home, and it'll bring you here. Then go to Android, then go to OBB. There should only be one of these. It'll look like this. So now, if you only have one, you should go off of all of them. And now go on to Wolf Online. Now, instead of being stuck on the one game screen like most of the mods now work, since this is the biggest update, and hopefully this will teach you guys what to do, since most of them don't work. And instead of doing what I did before, as you can see, it'll actually go to this screen right here. After this, I will show you what to do once you get onto the game if you want to have infinite stats. I highly do not recommend using the speed. Do not tap the speed at all because it'll make it negative and you will be walking backwards. And if you don't want to be walking backwards, you have to make it infinite and you will be zooming across the map. You will not be able to move. You will have to reinstall the entire thing over again. So do not choose the speed, whatever you do. Because even if you don't have speed, you will still be technically God mode. So, as you can see, it's actually letting you on instead of getting stuck on the game screen, which is exactly what we wanted. So now we are going to continue on. We are going to choose a random wolf. Doesn't matter what it looks like. This stupid thing is in my face. Just gonna choose a name. Gosh darn it. So I'm gonna choose a name. The Toast God. And don't worry, you can change your name at any time as long as you're not in a game. So click OK. And the tutorial will start. You can just tap through this. So now it is actually going onto the game. When you get on, you will not have all of the stats. but you can do it with only a little bit. You don't necessarily need to take forever to level them up. Because there are two kinds of mods that I know. There's ones that will make it so that you have to tap individually to up your stats, and there's ones like this one which will just instantly give you infinite stats. So we are waiting for it to load in. It might take a moment, but don't worry, it always goes past this. So we are going to wait so that I can show you what to do once you get onto the game. Okay guys, as you can see here, so just tap the points in the corner and tap this, everything you want up, to get it so that there is no. As I said before, do not do if you do, it'll make it so that you fly across the map, and it really sucks. We'll have to reinstall the entire thing. So now we are technically God. I want to show you just how good this mod works. As you can see, I just killed an elephant, and I didn't lose any health. So yeah, hope you guys enjoyed this video. Remember to keep calm and jam on. Goodbye, everybody.